I am so glad you are here. It is Herby Thursday in my world. We are going to talk about green cedar, Thuja, probably Thuja occidentalis, but there's a little leeway there. Here's what it looks like kind of up close for you guys so you can see. And if you'll notice, I'm going to pick one out that I can grab without touching anything else. If you can notice, there is just a ton of little bitty leaves that are layered one on top of the other. So this is a plant that's associated with Jupiter and Saturn. So about abundance and wealth and the maturity to handle it, and also about the ability to set limits. So why limits? Well, one of its biggest uses historically, whether the people knew they were doing it or not, is it's been used to help control fungus and viruses. So this in ancient Greece, or its close relative, would be burned in homes, in religious sites, to get rid of bad airs. What are bad airs? Airborne infectious agents, right? That's really what they were talking about in a modern perspective. This was your best friend to get rid of those infections, the potential for illness. It's also symbolic of lifelong friendships. So this is the herb of the BFF. So I always think of it as keeping everybody healthy so they can keep their best friends for a long and happy life. So grab this herb when you want to celebrate friendship. It smells great burning on a fire. Grab this herb if you have something in the air that's disturbing you, whether it's physical and you just can't see it, or whether it's spiritual. It's been used to get rid of anything negative in the air in your space, particularly your most important spaces, your home space, and particularly historically, your religious spaces, where you're going to practice the religion that brings your spirituality to life and satisfies your spiritual needs. People have also applied this little guy directly to topical fungal infections, things like warts. So it's worth a shot. There are plenty of potential herbal cures for warts. If it happens to be handy and it's nearby and you can harvest it, give it a try. I'm not going to say anything against the wonderful products available to this day over the counter. Some of them, in fact, started as these natural remedies like cedar, like dandelion sap, not your best choice, like a more powerful thing like mandrake, American mandrake root sap. Regardless of what you choose, though, keep cedar in mind for expansive energy, the ability to set appropriate limits, and how to stay friends for a lifetime. Not a bad herb, actually, for right now, as we're all struggling to remember that our fellow citizens are just that. They are our compatriots. They are people that we want to respect and we want to receive respect from at every turn, that we want to speak with each other civilly, resolve our differences in a court of law, not in the Wild West. This is a great plant to symbolize those kinds of hopes and dreams for any society. Now, this is my joyful and wonderful cedar. You can see on the shop label, we've got Jupiter for the planet and air. That's that little triangle with a line through it. Air as the traditional Greek element, probably mostly because it's burned and because those leaves are actually pretty small and they are tiny little things. This isn't a leaf. This is, oh goodness, dozens of leaves laid over each other, almost like pine needles, but very tightly packed. This is also, by the way, a good protective herb against anything unwanted. It was thought that if an evil entity wanted to get near you, but it encountered this plant first, it would become so distracted by a compulsion to count every individual leaf on the plant or the bough. So hanging it over your door is said to keep evil away. there's just a few magical uses for you. In the meantime, have a fabulous Herby Thursday. Know that everyone here thanks you for watching and for being, of course, your best magical you each and every day, as well as the little magical things you can do for us on these fabulous platforms. We all look forward to seeing you here at the shop in Minneapolis and online at magisbooks.com. Send us an email through the website, make your comments here, like, share, you know the drill, and hopefully we'll see you all real soon. Blessed be.